Well, good morning everyone. Welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while. We have had some crappy weather and I've been very busy working around the house for the last few weeks. So I haven't been out and about to catch any video worth sharing with you. I hadn't ridden Harley for so long, I thought I would have put the battery charger on, just the maintenance charge, which I normally never have to do. Yes, I heard about the Japanese motorcycle club coming through that, and they were staying in Monto tonight, on Saturday night, sorry. And I thought me and a few mates would hook on up there and have a look at some old Japanese motorbikes. So yeah, so we're just heading into town now. I'll go to BP and meet up with the guys, and we'll shoot on up to Monto and check her out. Yeah, so we're climbing up to the top of Bald Hills now, between Monto and Eidsvold. And I was hoping to be on top of the fog up here, but it was just so smoky and foggy, and yeah, it was a shit day to be filming actually. But yeah, anyway, riding down the hill here and keeping my eye out for wildlife. And these two skippies, they just didn't want to move. I was hoping they'd hop away before I got to them. There they are. There's Mummy and Daddy, or Mr. and Mrs, whatever. Anyway, on the way, keep on going up to Eidsvold. Now August is wattle month, and it's all out in flower everywhere. It's a you don't sort of realise how much is around until it's in flower. It's just bloody everywhere. Must nearly be a pest. Anywho, here's a bit of an educational thing for you. Have a bit of a read. It's our national flower or whatever it is. Yeah, good stuff. We pulled up in Eidsvold. There goes Dave around the corner, and Ian, I think, coming now. There he goes. And Crofty on the old Royal Enfield, or the new Royal Enfield. And Big Bro on his yummy diversion. There you go. So yeah, we're off to Monto. So we'll just cruise up the main street through Eidsvold here and then make our way into Monto. Yeah, so everyone up this way is burning off at the moment because of the crappy weather I was talking about. We've had pretty good rain around the region, and so yeah, everyone's dropping matches every bloody where. So this is a mixture of fog and smoke, and it was pretty thick in places. Yeah, just done a bit of filming here, passing all the guys. That's Hayden. Eventually he's going to buy a motorbike apparently, so he'll be another member of the gang, 99% gang. Yeah, passing Trevor on the diversion. And Crofty looks a bit like a Michelin man, he must have wind blowing up his sleeves. And Ian on the shadow. And the coolest one of the group, Dave on his Indian. But he thinks he's the coolest anyway. So yeah, this is all the countryside that's burnt out, just bloody kilometres and kilometres of it. But it'll be, by the end of next month, it'll be all green and lush because of the moisture in the ground and the fire going over it. The cattle will love it. It's a real good kickstart into the summer months. So this is Langley Flats before Monto, all loose and growers, and in between the green there's black. Yeah, so coming up now, this is the silos in Monto. So they're on the silo trail, I suppose they are. So yeah, we'll just zing into Monto now, up the main drag. And we'll pull up here where the bikes are all lined up. So where to park? It's a big decision. I thought I'll just park over here, and then I went, no, I'll park over here. So yeah, good range of bikes here, eh? There was all sorts. Oh, look at that Harley, isn't it cute? Yeah, so all sorts of bikes out here. A hell of a collection. They weren't all Japs, but there was BMWs and Motor Guzzies and Triumphs, and yeah, they welcomed them all. Yeah, so there's an old Beamer. Like I said, they welcomed them all. And a Sunbeam. I've only ever seen a few of these in real life. I think you must really have to love a bike, because I don't think mechanically they were very good. I've heard very many stories about them blowing up for no apparent reason. Yeah, there is some newish bikes in amongst them all. Some of the retro Z9, Quacker Z9s that they remade. Plenty of Hondas, plenty of Suzukis. Big 1300 Quacker. If this bloke gets out of the way, I'll show you. I actually owned one of these back in, I don't know, 1980 something or other. But mine was only a 750 model of it. Not the 1100, it's an old GS 1000 I think that was. So yeah, they were pretty good old bikes in their day. But people see a camera and they've got to stand in front of it. Jeez, it gives you the shits. See you down the other side, a Buell, a KTM, and I've never ever seen one of these before. Apparently it's a Triumph Thunderbird, and the closed in back, they call that a bathtub. And I've never heard or seen one before in my life, so I don't know how many of them are around. So yeah, that's it for looking at the motorbikes and talking crap. We'll head down the main street here now of Monto, and we'll head back to Eidsvold. I think we'll go to the Star Hotel for lunch. So down the bottom of the street I'm following Crofty, and he looks like he's going to start a dance. I think he's doing the nut bush. Getting comfortable for the ride home. So yeah, we'll just head out of Monto here now. And I stopped at Serratus. There's what they call a flying fox across the river here, and I flew the drone up to have a squizzy to try and find it, and I've actually flown over it. So I'll turn around here and we'll find it on the way back. And my grandfather stuck me in this bloody thing over 50 years ago probably, and wheeled me out until I squealed that loud. He brought me back. But yeah, it's all full of debris now, all full of rubbish, because the floodwaters have been up and over it. And I doubt it's even usable. If you can see, I think the one guide pulley's actually off the rope. So yeah, not a good idea to go for a ride in that anymore. Yeah, so there's a bit of history for you. So there's a cable on both sides of the river from these A-frames on both sides. So when the river was flooded, you could transport two people. I think there was 2 seats in it from memory, one on each side, and they'd winch you back and forward, or groceries or supplies, whatever. Yeah, because in a minute I'll turn around and we'll see we'll come back down across the railway bridge, which was actually higher than the road bridge in years gone by. I can remember when I was a kid, we would go out to the road bridge, which was flooded, and people were walking across the railway bridge because it was still out of the water. But then when the rail bridge went underwater, then the flying fox got utilised. But the road bridge here, it doesn't go under that often now, so it's not a real big issue. So yeah, there's a Serratus rest area. I'm standing down there watching my drone, of course. I didn't fly it out of sight. So yeah, we'll spin around now and head back into Eidsvold to the Star and see cousin Ellen, see if she'll cook me lunch. On TV?
Oh, no, hey?
You're going to be on TV?
No, Brian.
Yeah, so after a lovely lunch at the Star in Eidsvold, headed back to Monto to BP and got some fuel, and basically just retracked my steps, which I'm doing here, back down my gravel road, and that was my day done. It was a bloody good day out with mates. The old mental health, it got a real boost today, so that was great. I'll see you on the next one.